Hi everyone, it's Dean. I've got Peter Camphin with its weekend edition. Now this one we were talking about leadership. Now, Peter said right from the start that if you want to be a good leader, you've got to be able to train. So that's inspiring people. What do you mean by that?
With if you want to develop people to the best they can be, you need to be able to identify where their shortcomings are and the difficulties that they're having in doing this job proficiently.
Yep.
So adults need to have an immediate answer for the problems they've got. You've got to identify where the skill deficiency is and provide the training and develop the training that's relevant to the need that they've got.
Yep.
So if you can't identify it, put the content together and present it in a way, because I mean that's
how are you leading?
That's part of the leadership. Like some principals said to me, "Oh, I don't like public speaking." Well, go and do a Toastmasters course and learn to be a public speaker.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to call auctions to put you as the leader in the business and the marketplace, go and do public speaking.
Yeah.
It's just, and it raises your confidence, because when you're sitting in front of a team of people, admin probably, they want to hear where you're taking this. They want to know that you're providing great information about the industry and the market and the company that you're with. They want to make sure that you can train them on the needs that they have in terms of improving their skills. It's got to be motivating, it's got to be good recognition and praise for what they do. You know, leaders have to lead by being out in front, and you can't do it being an introverted one sitting behind the scenes. You don't have to be an energy
bunny.
You don't. I mean, I just made the comment to Dean, you know, Wayne Bennett's not an energy bunny, but gee, he's a great leader.
Yep.
So people do it in the way that suits them. But people want to be led, and they want to know that they're actually going somewhere, and this is the direction we're going, and I'm the guy to take you there, and this is what we're going to do, and I want you to be with me. That's sort of, come follow me and be with me. That's what they're looking for. And when they do that, they'll pay handsomely for the leadership if they've got someone who's genuinely interested in developing them and helping them grow their business. And I think it's technically being good at selling is great, but you know, you need to know how to run the business that does that technical skill of listing and selling real estate. You don't have to be a great salesperson to be a great leader, or a great property manager to be a great leader. You need to understand what it is that they do. It's the care, the interest, and the development.
And I think that care factor is exactly what Peter's seen over many years, a number of leading people that have run really good businesses. And you said that they may add their own personality to it, but underlying is that they really do care. They really do want to help.
Oh, that's right. And Dean, it's an extension. There's not. You can't cookie cutter leadership. Because we're all different. You're going to do it differently to me, and so guys, the way that you do is an extension of your character and the way your personality and who you are and what you do. And you look at some of the great leaders in South East Queensland. You know, Dane Atherton's a great leader. Hazley Cush is a great leader. Ben Chick is a great leader.
That's Explore.
And Explore Properties. And the guy who runs Explore, Andrew Acton's a sensational leader of individual businesses and of groups. And they all do it differently. But they challenge, they care, they have expectations, they're high energy, and but they do it differently. There's a lot of commonality in there, but they do it differently. And then there's others who have been leaders for decades and decades.
George Hadgeless.
I mean, George is an example of that, and he maintains a high level of energy. But the fundamental is that when you join a business like that, he wants to see you really grow.
Yes.
You know, because there's such a great. It's just an achievement in itself when you take raw talent and to develop it into something that is just incredible. And you know, we see some of the salespeople in various companies across this industry, and some of these people have just been developed into really, really skilled, efficient, and high ethical salespeople. And it's an extension of the people they actually work with and are partnered by with these leaders. And it's a credit to these leaders to develop them. They should be proud of it, you know, really proud of it.
So there's an example, a bit of a riff on leadership. Hope you enjoyed that. Cheers.
Bye-bye.